Bro, there is literally too much negativity in the world. Like, you go to social media and all you see is negativity. And social media really is the only place most people can go. I'm not gonna say you, but most people, the only way that they can actually go is social media. I need you to think about that for a second. The only place that individuals can go is to a virtual place. That's the only place to escape. But in this kind of simulation we're talking about, it's a simulation which is fed on negativity. It is better for you to actually play a video game like a storyline instead of just scrolling and brain rotting. Like, you're actually more connected into playing video games. And I say that because you know how sometimes adults want to put down kids because they playing video games, but the video games actually can build you if you play the correct games. And secondly, if that's not the only thing you do, you do not do it all the time. But we go to the book of Chronicles, and it says, King David said to the entire assembly, my son Solomon, the one whom God has chosen, is just an inexperienced young man, and the task is great. For this palace is not for man, but for Yahweh God. So I have made every effort to provide what is needed for the temple of my God, including the gold, silver, bronze, iron, wood, as well as a large amount of onyx, settings of antimony and other stones, all kinds of precious stones, alabaster. Now, to show my commitment to the temple of my God, I donated my personal treasure of gold and silver to the temple of my God. And bro, look, this is a message, bro. And this message, I feel like it's gonna be fire, because this is a message for you to actually give positivity into the world and start taking the position of the individual who gives positivity into the world, because you are the light. And if you are watching this, you are attracted to the light, or you have been searching for the light, which you will seek it in every individual which the light is possessed of. So if you're asking me, or if I ask yourself who you are, you should say you're the children of the living one, of Yeshua. You should say that. You should say that you are his children and that he lives in you, so you can do all things, all your dreams, or your things that you want to accomplish, which is, even though it's material, bro, understand that you are meant for something. Understand that the task is great. And understand that most of us, we still in a mentality. I ain't even talking about age, bro. I'm not talking about number. Most of us are in a young, infantile mentality. If I can say it like that, infantile mentality. It's still, and it's not childlike. Being childlike is being pure. You have a mindset which just don't want to change. It wants to stay in the same. You know that you have been meant for something bigger, but you're not moving towards that thing or doing the steps necessary to get there, because you're still in that small mind. And your mind's supposed to be big, but you're supposed to move like a child. Your heart's supposed to be like a child, but your mind's supposed to be full of wisdom and expanding. Imagine the purity of a child with the intelligence of Solomon. And most of you right now, y'all are in that Solomon season in which you are going to become a powerful individual, and you're going to be able to give to the world, bro. And I'm not even saying the way for you to give to the world. There's so many ways. So the way's up to you to look for what to do when it comes to looking and searching for how to give positivity in light into the world. That way you're going to spark the light of others inside, and it will keep spreading. Somebody's not resting when it comes to negativity, or it's not that somebody is not resting. People is just plain negative, bro. Some people are just plain negative, and you can see it in your day-to-day. You know you have a family member that no matter what happens, he's always negative. And I ain't even talking about smiling or something. Just because you're smiling doesn't mean you're not negative. There's a lot of people that be smiling, they be looking happy, and they completely negative. Their energy is not where you're supposed to be at. So, and Solomon tells us not to walk in the way of those individuals. You can't be walking in the way of those individuals, bro. So know that with so much negativity in the world, and you knowing that you are children of Yeshua, Jesus, however you want to call it, bro. You understand that you are here to give light. And you don't even got to say it, you got to act. Because the light, it will shine by itself. And you will do your job. And that way you will feel fulfillment. Because nothing that comes from man fulfills you per se. It may fulfill your body temporarily, but it's not going to fulfill who you truly are. Now, understand, bro, you got a purpose. Understand that even though it seemed like you don't, you are a creator. You have the ability to create, just like the Son had the ability to create by believing, by faith. Because it's not you or me who do the works, but the Father in the sky who's with you. You just got to move correct. That's all you got to do.